Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors.
Please look around and notice where the exits are located. Emergency personnel are on duty to assist you should the need arise. Please be seated. Good afternoon. The candidates for degrees within view of their families and other guests are here assembled to be recognized for having stayed the course of academic rigor in accordance with the procedures and policies of North Carolina Central University. They are the honorees for the hour. Please join me in applauding them. I declare our 127th commencement exercises open. It gives me great pleasure to present to you the Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, Dr. Johnson Akalayi.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I would like to begin today's commencement with a message. Please be seated. Thank you. I would like to begin today's commencement with a message from our esteemed Chancellor, Dr. Deborah Sanders White, in her absence. To members of the class of 2016 and their families, as well as our trustees, administrators, faculty, staff, alumni, guests, and our keynote speaker, my dear friend, Dr. Elmira Mangum. I'd like to offer congratulations to each of you today on achieving the goal you set out to reach, the awarding of a graduate or professional degree. Your effort and hard work will help you soar as true eagles. I have no doubt that you are destined for greatness and will make your alma mater proud. I deeply regret that I cannot be here with you this afternoon to share in this singular moment of excitement and joy. But please know that I am here with you in spirit. I also want to extend my love and appreciation to the entire Eagle community for keeping me in your thoughts and prayers. As Eagles, we soar with strength, resilience, and power. With love, your Chancellor, Deborah Sanders White. Will you please give our Chancellor a warm round of applause? As we start these commencement exercises, I have three simple requests. One, please turn off all mobile phones or place them on silent. Please do not obstruct the view of others by standing when not requested to do so. Please allow all graduates to enjoy the moment when their names are called and try to refrain from excessive celebration. We want everyone to be able to enjoy this memorable day. Welcome to North Carolina Central University and to the 127th commencement exercises. Thank you to the faculty and staff of North Carolina Central University for all of your hard work in making this day a reality for more than 430 graduates. Congratulations to the class of 2016. Please give yourself a round of applause. NCCU is designated a military-friendly institution because we make a significant effort to accommodate our veterans. Will all of our graduates who are also veterans please stand to be recognized? All veterans, please stand to be recognized. We thank you for your service to our country. Will Logan Marrick please stand? A native, remain standing, please. Thank you. A native of Asheville, Logan obtained his undergraduate degree in political science at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, that other institution. Prior to attending North Carolina Central University School of Law. During his law school career, he has been a Dean's List recipient every semester. And he also received the Air Force Reserve Officer Training Corps Commendation and Achievement Awards in recognition of superior performance. Earlier today, the President of the United States, acting upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Air Force, commissioned Second Lieutenant Logan Marrick into United States Air Force Reserves through the Air Force Reserve Office Training Corps program at North Carolina Central University. Upon passing the bar, Second Lieutenant Logan will be called to active duty, promoted to First Lieutenant, and will serve in the United States Air Force as a judge advocate. Please give him a round of applause. Congratulations. Let us pause now to celebrate the parents and the extended families of members of the class of 2016. The love, encouragement, and inspiration you have provided have enabled the women and men who stand before us to accomplish their dreams and earn an advanced degree. Thank you for supporting our graduates in their quest for excellence. Please give them a round of applause. To members of the faculty, your insight and subject matter expertise is shaping the minds and lives of our scholars, both inside and outside the classroom. Please give our faculty members a round of applause. To the NCCU staff and administrators, you provide critical support and service to NCCU. We applaud your dedication to Eagle excellence. Please give them a round of applause, please. To our Eagle alumni, you work tirelessly to keep our NCCU legacy alive. Mr. David Avery, the president of the NCCU Alumni Association, we thank you for what you do. Please give him a hand. Graduates, please take a moment to stand and salute your moms, your dads, your partners, family members, and professors who help you achieve the important accomplishment that we're here to celebrate today. A degree that will open new doors of opportunity for you. Please stand and give them a warm of applause. Please be seated. At this time, the Reverend Dr. Michael Page of NCCU's Office of Spiritual Development and Dialogue will provide reflections, after which the program will proceed as printed.
To Chancellor Saunders White in absentia, Dr. Ackley, to President Mangum, members of the dais, faculty, staff, parents, and families. And to this graduating class of 2016, good evening. It is my honor and pleasure to provide reflections for the beginning of your celebration on today. Dr. Marion Wright Edelman once said, "Don't feel entitled to anything you didn't sweat and struggle for." So today, do you have a right to feel entitled to something? Congratulations on closing this chapter in your journey for educational attainment. And I'm sure there are many thoughts that are traveling through your mind right now. But if you would just place it on pause and reflect a moment on how you have reached a major milestone in your life. You have been challenged, you have been nudged, sometimes you've even been pushed. You've become frustrated, you've even thought that this is just not the time. But through it all, you persevered to make it to this golden moment. Reflect, if you will, upon the sacrifices that you have made, the unexpected burdens that you endured, the hardships you had to bear, and the sometimes pain that was surrounded you. But through it all, you managed to overcome those obstacles. You had to deal head-on with the barriers, and quickly you had to put aside differences that would hinder your success. No doubt you had to tackle some long nights, drive some long distances, make way for some quiet time, even seek the higher presence. But even still through it all, you maintain an I can do it attitude. There were some laughs along the way. There were some smiles written all over your face. However, I'm certain that there were some days that you could find little joy, with remorse in your tears, hand-tied from writing. But through it all, you endured to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Reflect upon, even today, how you had to fight for a parking space. Spend your last on a book, how you battled to get your point across, the courage to stand when you believed in something that would support your project. These are all ordinary things that come with extraordinary duties to achieve the degree that will be yours momentarily. But in the midst of reflection, you cannot help but remember that after all of these frustrations, after all of these disappointments, whether up or whether down, I can now reflect on what life will be like because of your commitment to believing in yourself. I really believe today that one of the greatest things that bothered you during the course of your study was that you endured a lot of pain. So I've selected a writing unknown, but it's entitled The Vase. A grandfather and a grandmother, they went to a gift shop looking for something to give their granddaughter for her birthday. Suddenly, the grandmother spots a beautiful vase, and she said to her husband, she said, "Look at this lovely piece of work." He picks it up and he says, "You're right. This is one of the loveliest vases I have ever seen." At that point, something remarkable began to happen. It is something that could only happen in a children's book. The vase says to the grandparents, "Thank you for the compliment, but I wasn't always beautiful." Instead of being surprised that the vase can talk, the grandfather asked her, "What do you mean when you say you weren't always beautiful?" "Well," says the vase, Once I was just an ugly, soggy lump of clay. But one day some man with dirty, wet hands threw me on a wheel, and he started turning me around and around and around until I got so dizzy I could not see straight. "Stop, stop," I cried. But the man with the wet hand said, "Not yet." And he started to poke me and punch me until I hurt all over. "Stop," I cried, "stop." But the man said, "Not yet." Each time I thought he was through, he would crumble and roll me up and begin to poke me and punch me again. Finally, he did stop. But then he did something much worse. He put me into a furnace, and it got hotter and hotter and hotter until I couldn't stand it. "Stop," I cried. But the man said, "Not yet." Finally, when I thought I was going to burn up, the man took me out of the furnace. And then some short lady began to paint me. The fumes got so bad they made me sick. "Stop, stop," I cried. "Not yet," said the lady. Finally, she did stop, but then she gave me back to the man, and he put me back into that awful furnace. This time it was hotter than before. "Stop, stop," I cried, but the man said, "Not yet." Finally, he took me out of the furnace and he let me cool. When I was completely cool, a pretty lady put me up on the shelf next to the mirror. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was amazed. I could not believe what I saw. I was no longer ugly, soggy, and dirty. I was beautiful, firm, and clean. I cried for joy. It was then that I realized all the pain was worthwhile. Without it, I would still be an ugly, soggy lump of wet clay. It was then that all the pain took on a new meaning for me. It had passed, but the beauty it brought me has remained. Remember, the pain was only for a moment. We salute you today. It's your day. You deserve the very best in life. God bless.
Thank you, the Reverend Dr. Michael Page. Next, greetings will be given by the Chairman of the NCCU Board of Trustees, Mr. George R. Armington, President of the Graduate Association's Student Association, Mr. Patrick Mosley, and the President of the Student Bar Association, Mr. Jaron Kelly, in that order.
Always difficult following a reverend. To Chancellor Saunders White in absentia, to Provost Akinlehi, to Dr. Mangum, to our graduates, families, students, faculty, staff, alumni of North Carolina Central University, a good Eagle afternoon. I bring you greetings on behalf of the North Carolina Central University Board of Trustees. We are pleased and we're honored to celebrate you with the commencement of students who are earning graduate and professional degrees here today. Several board members, including myself, are Eagle alumni. And for us, and for me, it's an extra special privilege to be here with you today. Each student's journey to this point is by all accounts unique. For some, it may have been a continuation of learning that began in elementary school and followed a clear trajectory to the ceremony we are witnessing here today. Others of you have explored a more circuitous path to your graduate or professional degrees, perhaps finding employment or other experiences outside of the classroom that have served as a bridge between early education and the advanced credential you have now earned. But whatever the route you've taken, your perseverance and hard work have been key to this achievement, and we congratulate you for it. As an NCCU Eagle, you also had a special opportunity to learn alongside fellow Eagles from a diversity of backgrounds, a diversity of interest, a diversity of worldviews, forging friendships and mentoring relationships in a diverse setting such as ours, can be life-changing. It teaches us how to walk in others' shoes and to see the world from a different, less familiar perspective. Along with the hours of reading, study, and research, these experiences you have had on this campus will benefit you moving forward into your next phase of accomplishment. The journey doesn't stop here. This class of 2016 is poised to change the world with law, scientific knowledge, business leadership, expertise in social work, education, and in many, many other fields. And we have no doubt that you will use your gifts to the benefit of society as a whole. We're very proud of each of you, and we'll be eagerly anticipating news of your progress. Now pause for a moment and look around at your fellow graduates and at the faculty members here today. Just take a moment. As you leave this campus, we want you to hold close your memories that are made in this special place with these special people. Then forge ahead confidently and without fear. We want you to learn from your mistakes, which can be some of the most important lessons that the world has for you. And importantly, remember to give back whenever possible to those who haven't made it as far as you have. As North Carolina Central University Eagles, we know that truth and service are the foundation of a fulfilling life. On behalf of the Board of Trustees members, congratulations and best wishes for a successful future. Congratulations.
Greetings, Chancellor Saunders White, administrators, Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, our honored guests, family and friends, and most importantly, the graduates. Greetings on behalf of the graduate student body, and thank you for being present today. While there's great cause for celebration today, momentarily, I ask each of you to be mindful of the arduous days that await you once you exit this building. Today, though you have been liberated from a challenging campaign, your acquired skills and your certifications have bestowed upon you a great deal of responsibility and heightened expectations. I ask, where will you make an impact? How will you use your platform? Who will you inspire to fill the seat that you now occupy? Your liberators and motivators will soon be ready to pass the torch. Those are your parents, your professors, your employers. Our government needs for you to be ready when you're called. And I have no doubt that you will be. From interacting with many of you, I have full faith that the North Carolina Central University graduate and professional class of 2016 will be visible leaders in every field of human endeavor. Not just social media visible, rather involved, change agent visible. I know that this class will let its illuminated excellence shine this day and all days to follow, so that another may dare to be in their future just as amazing and accomplished as you are here today. You may be done, you may be done here at North Carolina Central University, but you are not finished. Continue to strive to be that childhood vision of yourself with all that you have. Be fearless. Make the world respect your institution. Make the world respect your name. I believe in you. You can do it. And they believe in you too. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Good afternoon. My name is Jerem Kelly, and I am the outgoing Student Bar Association president for the North Carolina Central University School of Law. Family and friends, honored guests, distinguished alumni. Today I have the honor to welcome you to the North Carolina Central University class of 2016 graduation ceremonies. Today marks the end of one journey of our lives and begins the journey of another. Somewhere throughout our life, a seed was planted, and over time it was cultivated into what we see today, graduating May 13th, 2016. For some of us, this seed was planted by a family member. For others, it was planted by a friend. For some, it was just merely seeing the injustice that goes around our neighborhood time and time again. For whatever reason, that seed, no matter the obstacle or circumstance, it continued to grow. Along this journey through law school, it seemed like the obstacles just kept coming. Something new every semester. It included writing numerous papers, studying for various exams, being on call in class and not feeling prepared even though you read the case, you briefed it, and you had another outline. And how can I even forget when you slip and fall in the fishbowl during law week? I bring up these past experiences not just for laughs, but just as a reminder that we persevered through it all. And that is just another way of reminding us that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. However, today we not only celebrate the accomplishments that we've made, we celebrate those that have helped us along the way. So at this time, graduates, please stand, and I'll give a round of applause for all of us that have helped us, our parents, our professors, friends, significant others. Everybody just stand up and clap for somebody. North Carolina Central University School of Law has given us the opportunity to fulfill a lifetime dream, teaching us to strive for equal excellence, but keeping us anchored in truth and service. As we take what we've learned here, let's remember the motto, excellence without excuse, and continue to achieve no matter what obstacles stand in our way. We remember that we stand on the shoulders of giants. We've been equipped with everything we need to go out and be the change that we want to see. We will be the attorneys at the forefront of all new legal battles, filing lawsuits against improper voting restriction practices, challenging anti-discrimination statutes like HB 2, suing police departments for use of excessive force, no matter where we are, whether it be a classroom, whether it be the boardroom to the courtroom, whether it be from the courtroom to the office. We will make our presence known. And how do I know that? Speaking to my legal family, because I know you. That's right, Steve Forbes. I know your hearts. I've seen your passion to serve. From countless hours of pro bono work to countless hours of sleepless nights. From crying crocodile tears to looking at our exams like, what in the world just happened? Through it all, you've continued to serve others. And I'm confident that each of you will go on to do great things. Why? Because simply, that's who you are. As we go on to do great things, let's not forget that it was our beloved law school that gave us the opportunity to live a dream. And let's make sure we pay it forward to our communities and to those that come behind us so that they can see their dreams fulfilled as well. It's been an honor being your classmate. It's been an honor serving in the position of Student Bar Association President. I love each and every one of you. Congratulations to all the graduates. Class of 2016, God bless you.
Thank you, John. We are joined today by a number of people on stage whom I'd like to acknowledge and introduce. Please stand when I call your name. I'd like for you to please hold your applause until everyone has been recognized. Mr. George Hamilton, Chair, NCCU Board of Trustees. Dr. Elmira Mangon, Commencement Speaker and President of Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University. Dr. M. Lavon Reed, University Marshal. Ms. Cora Cole McFadden, Mayor Pro Tem, City of Durham. Mr. Benjamin Durant, Vice Chancellor, Administration and Finance. Dr. Harriet Davis, Vice Chancellor, Institutional Advancement. Dr. Myron Billingsley, Vice Chancellor, Student Affairs. Dr. Andy Huffler, Interim Vice Chancellor, Research and Economic Development. The Reverend Dr. Michael Page, Spiritual Development and Dialogue. Mr. Jared Kelly, Graduate Students Association. Mr. Patrick Mosley, Student Bar Association. Dr. Monica T. Leach, Senior Associate Vice Chancellor, Enrollment Management and Academic Affairs. Dr. Ontario Wooden, Associate Vice Chancellor for Innovative, Engaged, and Global Education. Dr. Deborah Parker, Dean, College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Dr. Wanda Lester, Interim Dean, School of Business. Dr. Audrey Beard, Interim Dean, School of Education. Dr. Aaron Owens, Dean, School of Library and Information Sciences. Dr. Carlton Wilson, Dean, College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. David Hood, Dean, University College. Attorney Phyllis Craig Taylor, Dean, School of Law. Mr. David Avery, President, NCCU Alumni Association. Dr. Jerome Goodwin, Registrar. Attorney Kimberly Cogdale, Chair, Faculty Senate. Ms. Janet Bunch, Chair, Staff Senate. Dr. Yolanda Anderson, Associate Vice Chancellor, Faculty Development. Dr. Jeanette Backer, Interim Associate Vice Chancellor, Institutional Research, Effectiveness and Planning. Dr. Prince Bull, Platform Masher. Dr. Veronica Nwosu, Platform Masher. Please give all of them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I also offer a special welcome to any elected officials, retirees, and members of the clergy present. Please stand and be recognized. Please give them a hand. Any current or former members of the UNC Board of Governors that are present, will you please stand and be recognized? Please give them a hand. NCCU Board of Trustees is composed of dedicated individuals working to ensure that our institution remains a first-choice global university. Mr. George Hamilton, our chairman, leads by example. Will current and former members of the Board of Trustees please stand at this time and be recognized? Please give them a hand. And also members of the North Carolina Central University Foundation Board that are here. Please give them a hand. We thank all of you for joining us this afternoon. We will now hear a selection from NCCU University's choir, led by Ms. Roberta Laws, conductor.
Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world, troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world, going home to live with God. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. Troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. Going to live with God. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. I want to meet my mother. Going to live with God. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. The troubles of the world. The troubles of the world. The world. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. The troubles of the world. The troubles of the world. The world. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God. No more women in the world. Women. No more women in the world. Women. No more women in the world. And I'm going to live with God. No more women in the world. Women. No more women in the world. Women. No more. No more women in the world. No more women in the world. Let's be free. No women. No Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the world. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the troubles of the world, the world. Sooner we'll be done with the troubles of the world. Going home to live with God. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. Going to live with God. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. I want to meet my Jesus. Going to live with God. I'm going to live with God. I'm going to live with God.
Thank you, Ms. Laws and the University Choir. Please give them another hand for that rendition. At this time, I have the honor of introducing our commencement speaker, a distinguished alumna of North Carolina Central University, Dr. Elmira Mangum. First, I would like to invite the family, friends, and classmates of Dr. Mangum who are here today to stand and be recognized. All of the family members, friends of Dr. Mangum, please give them a round of applause. Thank you for coming. In speaking here today, Dr. Mangum, a native daughter of our beloved Durham, also returns home to the alma mater she loves. Last year, she said, and I quote, "The impact NCCU has had on my life and on my career is invaluable. As the first liberal arts institution for African Americans in the nation, NCCU instilled in me the importance of ensuring that the underserved and often overlooked have access to education," end quote. Dr. Mangum graduated from NCCU in 1974 after earning a degree in geography. From here, she went on to earn 2 master's degrees before receiving a doctorate at the State University of New York at Buffalo. Education has served as the cornerstone of her life, and that has been reflected in her roles at numerous institutions of higher education, where she has successfully risen through the ranks. Today, she proudly leads the Rattlers of Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University as its president. Dr. Mangum has said that her goal is to ensure that all students, regardless of income, have access to quality higher education. She states, and I quote again, "My education at NCCU taught me to overcome challenges with solutions," end quote. Today, Dr. Mangum is providing these opportunities to NCCU students by generously establishing an endowed scholarship bearing her mother's name, the Alice Blanche Van Hoog Mangum. Dr. Mangum has collaborated with Chancellor Sanders White over the past 2 years. Last year, our Eagles played her Rattlers in Fenway Park, home to the Boston Red Sox, in what was the first official conference standing historically black college baseball game ever played in a Major League Baseball stadium. And in March, she hosted Chancellor Sanders White and 5 other female HBCU presidents at Florida A&M for a Women's History Month event called Extraordinary Reach. Dr. Mangum, thank you for accepting our invitation to come home and share your extraordinary words of wisdom with our graduates. At this time, please join me in welcoming to the podium one of our proud Eagles, Dr. Elmira Mangum.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, Eagles. Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be back here with you on campus at North Carolina Central University. And I want to thank Chancellor Sanders White for the invitation, and Dr. Conley for that kind introduction. I also want to thank the trustees and the faculty and staff here at NCCU for their wonderful hospitality. As you may have heard, I really am in the class of 1975, even though I graduated in 74. So this university does hold a special place in my heart. And I will say it was a great time to be in college in the early 70s. Let me, though, first extend my congratulations to the 438 of you that are graduating here today, sitting in front of me. That is very impressive for graduates and professional schools. Thank you. I would also be remiss if I did not recognize those people that brought you this far, your parents, your spouses, your family, and your friends that have supported you on this journey. So let's give them another round of applause. You can't thank them enough. You really can't. As you know, the motto of NCCU is truth and service. And when I looked at the list of degrees of those of you graduating today, I was impressed by your commitment to pursuing careers that will meet the greater needs of our society. Having become one of the first charter members of the Homeland Security Defense Education Consortium speaks well to this commitment. You've earned degrees that will allow you to transform our society as teachers, as lawyers, as counselors, administrators, and many specialty fields. And some of you have chosen to work with people with special needs. You are indeed representative of that truth. The PhD program in integrated biosciences speaks volumes to that focus. The world needs more people like you, leaders who are culturally sensitive and engaged globally. If popular media tells you anything, it tells you that we need more people with humility, people that will give without expecting a return, people that will show mercy and not revenge, people that will spread hope and not despair or hatred. All of you had a choice, and I'm encouraged that you decided to see the invisible, to believe the incredible, and turn the impossible into a reality. Today is the beginning of the next phase of your life, a new pathway to contributing to your family, your community, and to the world begins now. With the research at NCCU focused on public safety, programs that assist veterans seeking degrees, and research focused on reducing the rates of alcohol and drug abuse, as well as HIV transmission, is a testament to the faculty and leadership of this great university. The research activity of the faculty in the Integrated Biosciences program further amplifies the EAGLE commitment by attention given to hypertension, obesity, diabetes, and the effect of ethanol on the nervous system, and research in genetics and genomics. Graduates, I'd like to begin my remarks today by telling you a little bit about my life story. Now, I was sitting where you are 41 years ago. That may seem like a long time, and it really is. But trust me, before you know it, it will be 2057, and you'll think fondly back on 2016. You laugh, but that's a long time. I was born right here in Durham, it was stated, but I was the third of 3 Eagles. I graduated with a degree in geography, and I was prepared to be a science teacher. Like many other students, I had a small scholarship from my high school, and I received financial aid. But my family had always volunteered in the community, doing voter education and registration drives. That's where I learned the value of community service early. I know the value of working and standing together to achieve a common goal for the greater community. That service and those observations were essential to my becoming the person that stands before you today. Reading the Carolina Times and being active in NCCU, Zeta Phi Beta sorority, and other community organizations connected me forever to a nation of people and allowed me to develop as a citizen of the world. Like many in my generation, I remember Martin and Malcolm, and we studied W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington. We were taught how to win with honor and integrity. Integrity is not something that is given to you or simply a slogan. It comes from within and must be taken to heart. I didn't realize at the time that studying geography and education would eventually help launch my career in another direction, but that is exactly what happened. While earning my degree, I spent many long hours, like maybe some of you did, in the union. Back then, we played serious cards. We played dirty hearts, bid whiz, and when you became an upperclassman, you kind of played double-deck pinochle. You guys probably don't know about that because you play spades. We didn't play spades back then. Like I said, we played serious cards. Ooh, okay. Countless hours were also spent perfecting the do, and I know you know what that is. When I was in school, natural hairstyles were structured. They were perfectly round. They were contoured. There were no dents, no crinks, no crimples. Let's just say our naturals were big, but they were far from exotic. You had to put time in it, and you had to spend time with it, and you had to touch it just the right way. Yes, we did wear the bell-bottom pants and the platform shoes, and the music was, let's just say, it was nice. Yeah. You have probably heard the Temptations and Just My Imagination, or the Ohio Players with Fire, Patti LaBelle with Lady Marmalade, and George Clinton. I know y'all still jumping to Atomic Dog, but that was our day. That was our day. And he was, George Clinton was Sigma, by the way, for you Qs. I suppose for some of us, it was B.J. Thomas's, hey, you want to play another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song. But I digress. Let me just get back to my message. So we know a little bit about having fun. This is what I want you to know. Dr. Theodore Spigner was the chair of my major department, geography, when I was here. Of course, the department has evolved to environmental science now, but he persuaded me to do something that was far outside of my comfort zone, and it changed the course of my life. Dr. Spigner prepared me and other students to reach beyond our comfort zone to seek new experiences. He encouraged me to apply for a congressional internship, and I worked with Harris Johnson, an alumnus and community activist who recently passed away. He was a dedicated champion for NCCU and a lifelong mentor to me. Harris Johnson was a committed and wise man. He said that this internship would be the opportunity of a lifetime, and that certainly was the case for me. It changed my course of study from graduate school from physical science education to public policy and planning as a way to change my corner of the world. The specific internship was in the office of the 4th District Congressman Ike Andrews. I became the first paid African-American student intern from North Carolina. I was told it was because of the volunteer work during voter education and registration drives in my early years. So you see, you never know the true impact of service. You never know who is watching. That is why the hallmark of success and liberty is integrity. Working for Congressman Andrews is where I started to develop an understanding of and a love for how the quality of public policy impacts lives. I've learned many important lessons so far in my career, but there's one I'd like to share with you today. The advice is 2 simple thoughts. Pay attention and be authentic. Really, the advice is pay attention and be authentic. By earning a degree, you have demonstrated that you have mastered the subject matter, but to succeed in your profession, you must pay attention to the people and situations around you. For your self-health and worth, be authentic. This simply means the more real you are, the more you will respect yourself and be respected in return. Let me give you an example of what I mean. As I mentioned, I was born in North Carolina, and like you, I attended NCCU and HBCU. My graduate degrees were earned at predominantly white universities in the Midwest and the Northeast. I have held academic leadership positions in the South, in the Midwest, in the Northeast, at predominantly white institutions. And now I serve as president of Florida A&M University and HBCU in Tallahassee, Florida. In fact, the only public HBCU in the great state of Florida. And I am the first permanent female president in 128 years. We celebrate that, but it's really interesting because while we are one nation, trust me, people across this great land of ours often approach life differently. I learned through my experiences, and some may say the hard way, to pay close attention to the cultural dynamics of various geographical locations. For example, North versus South, international versus national, the gender differences, differences between the rich and the not so rich, between the public and the private sectors, and between people who hold different values and beliefs. And please don't be misled about working in a place where most of the people look like you. Pursuing accountability and results are breeding grounds for conflict, but also for change. Eagles, graduates of 2016, with your fresh graduate degrees and your years of experiences, dare to want, to expect, to ask for quality and ask for results. I remind you that some might consider those fighting words. After all, change is for the other guy, for the other office, and that other place. A scholar and writer, Sam Bacharach, in an article on leadership in INC, reminds us not to be fooled by passion and anger. Passion and anger might get you on first, and it might move your agenda forward, but for how long? Simple misreadings of one another's words or actions can cause serious conflicts. This is also especially true in our global economy, where you will likely be working with people from around the world. So don't adopt a style of management and leadership that you are not comfortable with, because you have to maintain it. So be authentic. Employers are not looking for people with, not only looking for people with talent, they're also looking for individuals who are people savvy and understand the importance of relationships. They want employees who are honest, loyal, flexible, and competent, not the one that changes with every wind and doctrine. They want employees who listen, who are adaptable, who are alert to the needs and wants of the people they serve. But for me, I want you to become employers that listen to the needs of your employees and constituents and remain free and sincere. Be professional, but stay authentic. Practice honor as a core value. You must be open to new ways of doing things and to be willing to take risk. Never stop learning, never stop looking in the mirror to be sure you like what you see. Truth is, most people don't like change, and they will spend an inordinate amount of energy and resources to stop change. So remember, you must deliver and keep your rhetoric in check for the short term to ensure your long-term success. So pay attention, listen, and know who you are in the environment that surrounds you. Be authentic. I'm sure you heard that the U.S. Treasury Department plans to put an image of Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill, making her the first African American to be displayed on U.S. currency. That took a lot of passion and attention at the right time. Harriet Tubman made a difference in the world, and she has inspired generations. She said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." Another example was set by your classmate, Mark Gillott, who came to North Carolina from Poughkeepsie, New York, at the age of 5. The hard work ethic of his father and grandfathers taught him the value of community service. One grandfather was a clinical social worker just outside of New York City, and the other a police officer. Mark nurtured a passion for service. He sits here as a graduate in social work today after having volunteered, go Mark, with the Boys and Girls Club. After attending several schools in North Carolina, he says he was challenged and grew more as a student in the 9 months at NCCU than at any other time in his life. Now that's Eagle Pride amplified. You too, dear graduates, need to take risks, be resilient, and make a difference. Again, pay attention and be authentic. You must embrace and accept the challenge for the world ahead of us. Yes, you are our hope for a brighter future. You embody the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You are our faith in the future. Your degree represents the faith we are placing in you to be the solution that we seek. Be authentic and pay attention. Soar like the eagle you were born and bred to be. Eagle Pride amplified. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mangum. You epitomize what it means for an eagle to soar. We are forever grateful for the inspiration you give our students and our graduates, and for being a true example of what it means to model excellence in education. Give her another round of applause, please. Thank you. At this time, Mrs. Cora Cole McFadden, Mayor Pro Tem of Durham and an NCCU alumna, will come forward with a special presentation for Dr. Mangum.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, fellow Eagles. And good afternoon, fellow Eagles. Thank you very much, and especially the class of 2016. Dr. Mangum, would you please come forth? It is an honor to bestow on you Durham's highest civic honor. We proclaimed the day of your installation, Dr. Elmira Mangum Day in Durham, a while back. Today, I present to you the key to the city of Durham. Please display it in a prominent place along with your numerous other awards. And remember always, when you look at this key, from whence you've come, and the city that shaped you for public service. Congratulations, and may God continue to bless everything that you do.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
At this time, we will have the presentation of the candidate for the honorary degree. Attorney John D. Fassett, will you please come forward? Attorney Fassett's investment in NCCU grew out of his clerkship in the office of U.S. Supreme Court Justice Stanley Reed, an honorary legal eagle. Attorney Fassett played a significant role in convincing the Supreme Court judge not to dissent in the landmark 1954 Brown versus Board of Education decision. the John D. Fawcett Collection was graciously donated to the NCCU Law Library in 2012. It contains material about Supreme Court justices and the workings of the Supreme Court from 1852 to 2012. In 2015, Attorney Fawcett also made a $250,000 gift to NCCU that has assisted the School of Law in creating an endowed professorship for a faculty member making contributions to legal reform in areas of constitutional law, human rights, and civil rights. In February, we dedicated the John D. Fawcett Suite in his honor on the second floor of the law school. In recognition of your significant support of North Carolina Central University for several years, North Carolina Central University is proud to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa. Attorney Fawcett, for nearly 6 decades, you have demonstrated strong commitment to the legal profession as a teacher, advocate, and lawyer. You are a true example of someone who lives out our motto of truth and service. I present you now with a citation noting your accomplishments.
That is impressive.
Okay, we're not going to read all of them. Yeah. But because there's so many of them here, let me just read the honorary degree. Durham, North Carolina Central University, Durham, North Carolina. And all to whom these presents may come, greeting. Be it known that in recognition of distinguished attainment, we have this day conferred upon John David Fawcett the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters honoris causa with all of the rights, privileges, and honors thereunto appertaining in testimony whereof we have subscribed our names and caused the seal of the university to be affixed at Durham, North Carolina, the 14th day of May 2016. That should be the 13th, I believe. We'll make a change on that. So, here we present to you.
Thank you. Oh, my.
We have another citation here, but I've already read that, so I'm going to present this again to Attorney John David Fawcett. Again.
Thank you. Yeah. It's an honor to become an eagle.
You are a true eagle now.
Thank you.
Please give Attorney Fawcett another hand. Thank you so much. Next, we'd like to have all students who are graduating with honors to be recognized. Will all students graduating with honors please stand? North Carolina Central University is proud to congratulate all of its graduates and to offer gratitude to all of those who have made this day a momentous occasion for them. We pause now to especially recognize those students who have excelled academically, placing them in the special classification of honor students. To you, we say thanks for your high academic achievement. We celebrate that achievement as you fulfill the essential purpose of higher education and inspire those who follow you. From its beginning as the National Religious Training School in Chautauqua, this institution has grown tremendously, but has held to its primary mission of academic excellence and education for service. It is your good fortune to be here today as beneficiaries of a legacy of vision, sacrifice, and achievement. Again, congratulations on your outstanding academic performance, and may you continue to soar high with the eagles. Who can predict to what heights you will soar? It is now my privilege to report that the candidates here assembled have qualified in all respects for degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by the several graduate and professional schools of North Carolina Central University, and have been certified by the registrar and recommended by the faculty and the Board of Trustees to be awarded the appropriate graduate degrees. Would the summa cum laude candidates for the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Social Work, Master of Sciences, Master of Business Administration, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of School Administration, Master of Information Science, Master of Library Science, Master of Science in Pharmaceutical Science, and Juris Doctor. Please stand and remain standing. Would the magna cum laude candidates in those same degrees please stand and remain standing? Would the cum laude candidates in those same degrees please stand and remain standing? Would all other candidates for the same degree programs please stand and remain standing? It is with pleasure that I present these candidates who have successfully completed all the requirements for graduation in their respective academic programs. They have been certified by the registrar, approved by the faculty and the Board of Trustees, and are now will be conferred their graduate degrees. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the respective schools and colleges of the university, and by virtue of the delegated authority given to me by the Chancellor, by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Central University, and by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degree for which you have qualified, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for master's degrees in the colleges and schools please stand and remain standing? Turn and face the person to your right. And hood the person to your right. Please be seated. Dr. Carlton Wilson, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, please stand and remain standing. Will the candidates for Masters of Arts and Master of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences please stand and move to the podium?
Talbert M. Myers. Marvin E. Thorne. Everett Shamir Baldwin. Mayanga C. Kapita. Wilfred K. Amako. Tara A. Wright. Shinazor S. Azubiki.
Denasia Austin Walker. Nade William Anyu. Eric J. Reed. Kevin G. Thurman. Isis C. Green. April F. Adeo.
Dr. Deborah Parker, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, please stand and remain standing. Will the candidates for Masters of Art, Master of Public Administration, Master of Science, and Master of Social Work in the College of Behavioral and Social Science please stand and move to the platform?
Noah Wax. Latanya H. Oakley. Kristen Riddick. Brian S. Enyang. Jaleesa D. Askew. Tanya McDaniel. Karika R. Thomas. Tanya R. Gay. Antoinette B. Ballard. Rena Arantes. Lachey S. Hickman. Kashama Leo. Carol Evelyn. Tammy Marshall. Gabrielle Dara. Ariel Crump. Simone C. Thompson. Deidre J. McMillan. Jamie L. Gainey. Tiffany J. Swain. Tonisha Bennerson. Travis J. Taylor. Raven D. Boatwright. Danielle N. Nolan. Roberta P. Hadley. Wanda E. McLean Day. Danielle Labrada. Joy R. Penser. Christopher L. Outlaw. Kenneth Boyer. Stephanie M. Davis. Ashley D. Baker. Brian S. Patton. Gabrielle N. Dillard. Demario D. Bryce. Joseph P. Embry. Aaron E. Lassane. Shannon I. Morris. Lawrence J. Reed. Justin V. Clark. Kendrick T. Mays. Jenna Ann L. Long. Candace M. Thorpe. Vicky S. Giles. Derek L. Sharp. Tamika S. Bridges. Candace M. Willis Walker. Tiffany R. Suit. Jessica C. Knox. Nicoba K. Mutima. Latanya F. Mangum. Brianna N. Stoddard. Imani R. Stover. Sherry S. Owens. Jack L. Ellerby. Letitia H. Teachy. Hermione G. Ruffin. Felicia R. Sanders Gupton. Fleming C. Taylor. Anaya Harris Gibbs. Jermaine D. McIver Cherry. Janika R. Leary. Lakeisha L. Means. Mark W. Gillott. Tammy Vaughn. Monica I. Jackson. Tara W. Forsythe. Molly N. Williams. Akeisha Duff. Jugina C. Watson. Gabrielle A. Tate. Lillian F. LeMay. Jaquetta C. Williams. Johnny E. Rhodes. Ashley V. Ambrose. Michael D. Fuel. Star Smith. Robert R. Kamara. Shelbia C. Green. Fanta Diabate. E.J. Davis. Serena F. Wilson. Kwasi C. Smith. Tracy S. Williams. Shavala L. Ingram. Samara T. Bowser. Rutzelis Morales Jones. Arbetra Dominique Jones. Candice M. Bonner. Tremaine J. Sawyer. Ashley D. Green. Casey A. Simmons. Sierra S. Wall. Jeremy A. Jones. Quiana Smith. Chastity D. Mills. Angelica J. Ross. Lori L. Harrison. Tanisha N. Bagley. Janine Keys.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Dr. Wander Lester, Interim Dean of the School of Business, please stand and remain standing. Will the candidates for the Master of Business Administration please stand and move to the podium?
Christopher C. Fisher. Sierra L. Fox. Brooke H. McConan. Angela M. Harris. Shira M. Daniels. Ashley D. Pickett. Charalafa V. Gunachatranan. Adebimpe Adenola. Michael M. Moore. Jasmine L. Coquette. Aranda E. Young. Dana S. Jameson.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Dr. Audrey Beard, Interim Dean of the School of Education, please stand and remain standing. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, and Master of School Administration in the School of Education please stand and move to the podium?
Jennifer M. Williams. Jasmine B. Carter. Morgan Graves.
Austin E. High. Alicia S. Laney. Melanie D. Davis Ujwa. Morgan Lee C. Stahl. Marissa B. Zusa. Charity O. Ozuchukwa. Courtney R. Harris. Jabbar D. Duncan. Maya T. Plummer. Teresha L. Jeffrey. Evangeline R. Mitchell. Vimba Nashi Chanakira. Nancy D. Cox. James A. Bazemore. Calvin Harris Jr. Ashley M. Bunn. Shara L. Grubbs. Pamela M. McAllister. Nicole Elizabeth Vigilante. Sonia Y. Zagul. Marjorie A. Gamble. Morgan E. Mopelier. Chloe G. Morgan. Kara L. Probst. Brittany S. Coe. Jordan M. Vizina. Taryn N. Weeks. April N. Norris. Jessica R. Vanner. Lauren R. Mincy. Virginia Ramos. Brittany E. Zinco. Megan A. King. Hannah C. Blue. Alexis B. Sanders. Courtney M. Roberts. Chelsea A. King. Kara Y. Bell. Alicia D. Dowdy. Tabitha R. Moore.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Dr. Irene Owens, Dean of the School of Library and Information Sciences, please stand and remain standing. Will the candidates for the Master of Information Science and Master of Library Science please stand and move to the platform?
Sierra L. Fox. Brooke H. McConan. Manasa Reddy Gadam. Sindora Gujarlapudi. Jonathan Daniel McClure. Crystal L. Outlaw. Manda M. Johnson-Tina. Kimberly C. McWilliams. Constance M. Cadell. April N. Blevins. Rudiet S. Yisak. Sarah R. Danaher. Lucille M. Bruner. Sydney M. Wilson. Jill W. Coleman. Famara Jata. Jesse O. Brown. Jara M. Cromartie. Sharice D. Hartzog. Osafa E. James. Janae D. Bush. Billy G. Allen. Antoine A. McDonald. Viviette L. White. Crystal Newell Boyd. Inga Ivory. Alicia Melton. Afua Ferdinand. Bettina Y. Scales.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Will Dean Phyllis Craig Taylor come to the podium? Will all the candidates receiving a Juris Doctor degree please stand? The person to your right. Legal Eagles, proceed to the platform.
Tatiana M. Mouse. Kimberly A. Heron. Candace M. Seagroves. Madison L. McKenzie. Logan D. Myrick. Ann M. Keyworth. Brandon M. George. Justin G. Webb. Cynthia D. Dixon. John E.R. Curtis II. Jacqueline F. Adcock. Laura Hollins. John H. Earnhardt. James T. Canane II. Cassandra M. Duran. Sherelle J. Mitchell. Kiara Brown. Michael R. Moore. Jolisa D. Drayton. Cassandra N. Motley. Curtis F. Carr Jr. Kevin J. Wright. Brittany R. Weaver. Taryn S. Cherry. Eka Basowo E. Ecure. Aaron F. Darden. Jeremy D. Locklear. Taylor S. Richards. Patrick D. Holmes. Michael A. Mulvey. Amanda B. Chapman. Sarah B. McPherson. Brooks R. Carter. Victoria E. Pugh. Dana C. Stone. Margaret W. Hertzler. Danielle F. Irwin. Brian R. Bertram. Joseph W. Ellis. Taryn A. Bristol. Carlosha K. Easton. Farah J. Yagi. Nakia. Robert G. Pochetsky. Jennifer A. Feinstein. Brittany S. Whitby. Blake Berger. Thank you. Jamie L. Wasinski. Victoria L. Clarkson. Adrian D. Glazil. Sean F. Miles. Stacy M. Gross.
Casey J. Tilley. Marcus C. Miller. Chelsea S. Roach. Khadija A. Lewis. Victoria D. Bennett. Jessica M. Roman. Janya S. Sasso. Latera Whitener. Quanisha Hines Ramon. Shamika L. White. Ashley L. Edwards. Ashley R. Hilliard. Stephen McLaughlin Jr. Matthew R. Hunter. Brennan B. Morton. Ryan S. Kennedy. Elizabeth A. Rhyme. Adam L. Dillard. Richard S. Scholler. Matthew W. Bream. Jacob A. Goad. Jackie C. Kenner II. Charles M. Coons. Christopher G. Schluchte. Molly V. Daniel. Jessica M. Sherman. Chelsea L. Rodriguez. Laura C. Rodriguez Castro. Letitia Shapiro. Benjamin N. Neese. Calvin A. Brooks, Jr. Daniel A. Brown. Jarrett M. Davis. Michelle Delgado. Edna N. Jones. Cassandra S. Stokes. Serenity N. Hargrove. Shayna N. Smith. Jessica D. Stone. Kaylee M. Lewis. Fatima P. Munez. Karina E. Herhusky. Confidence in Impia. Mariah C. Street. Morgan E. Wall. Krishanda S. Jefferson. Brandy L. Birdsall. Osa Panwin Omaruyi. Brianna J. Van Hook. Tony L. Whaley. Trey B. Taylor. Herschel E. Baggett, Jr. Adam T. Ash. Taylor J. Adams. William B. Toby. Zane D. Tallant. David W. Cox. Christopher M. Bullard. Selby A. Lowe. Aaron J. Hatch. Lindsay G. Murphy. Lindsay B. Revels. Brittany K. Wood. Khalil C. Eady. Jacqueline N. Wooding. Lalisa S. Sweat. Ryan M. Stowe. Alicia M. Davis. Ryan P. Sutton. Ariel L. Hedgepath. Darylyn F. Fisher. Dana C. Atkinson. Lindsay A. Knapp. David W. Addison.
Donna M. Williams. Ziba Anawala. Peter Mbamlu. Corey Scrignoli Jr. Tania D. Reeves. Jessica A. Joyce. April Adeo. Kristen A. Lee. Roberta A. Robinson. Kamaria N. Mosley. Jasmine L. Colquitt. Kyra L. Lowry. Dominique Metze. Charles W. Bailey. Jonathan T. Whitby. Barbara L. Henry. Dana S. Jameson. Aranda E. Young. Jaron E. Kelly. Jessica B. Stevens Tuttle. Stephen Forbes. Attorney Cody Paul.
Congratulations. Please be seated.
I would like for all of the graduates to once again please stand. All of the graduates. Please give them a round of applause. Congratulations. Please be seated. Mr. David Avery, President of North Carolina Central University Alumni Association, will now conduct the induction ceremony for the spring 2016 graduates.
Good afternoon. Would the class of 2016 please stand and turn to the last page in your program. We're going to do this together. Okay. I hereby solemnly swear, pledge, together please, I hereby solemnly pledge unbroken allegiance to my alma mater in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student at North Carolina Central University. I pledge active membership in the Alumni Association wherever I may be. Through association with fellow alumni, I shall ever do my best to uphold the ideas and tradition of my alma mater. I pledge as a citizen to exemplify the high ideas thus implied, seeking truth always, rendering positive service to community, state, and nation, and so live as ever to bring honor and respect to my alma mater. So on behalf of the National Alumni Association, I'd like to say congratulations, and like the eagles you are, soar high and be successful. Please be seated.
We have 59 students who have just gone through the advanced standing programs in social work. Would you all stand, the 59 students? Give them a hand, please. We also have 4 students, I believe, 4 students who have just gone through what we call the end zone, I believe. 4 students. If you are here, will you please stand? These are our new programs, our newest programs. All right? Give them a hand anyway. North Carolina Central University class of 2016. Your newly minted Eagle Wings give you a passport to the world, a world of creative opportunities and limitless possibilities. Your inquisitiveness as scholars who commit to lifelong learning will take you far. The phrase, "the world is your oyster," has never been more true than it is today. So, explore all the richness it has to offer you. As you prepare to depart this great academy, always remember to practice the ideas of truth and service that you learned while at North Carolina Central University. This is a critical time for our world and our nation. it is important that you use your voice and exercise your vote. The rights that so many fought and sacrificed for not too long ago. We have a unique responsibility to our families and our communities to continue standing for the truth that individuals such as Attorney Farsett championed for decades. No matter what your chosen profession, your ability to serve as a compassionate advocate for freedom and justice will take you far in life. Eagles, it's not just your time to shine, it is your time to soar. Congratulations. You ready? Okay. At this time, we will now stand for the alma mater. Please remain standing for the retiring of the colors. Reverend Dr. Page will offer the benediction.
Let us prepare our hearts and minds for our benediction. Thank you for this day, for this celebration. May the peace of God continue to surround us. May the grace of God abide within us. And may the love of God continue to surround us as we continue to serve this present age, our calling to fulfill. We give you glory, honor, and praise in your mighty name. Let all of God's people say, amen.
Provost Akinyele, I declare our 127th commencement exercises closed. Thank you, sir.